crosses all around your house.
Blue unit's gonna get into position.
I need some cover here, Donnie. Smoke the door. We got a fire. This will be our next customer right here.
They decide to hurt themselves.
Well, I want to see a search warrant.
You're not going to, because there isn't one.
Why you stopped me?
I mean, you drove up to it. You crashed.
Right now, you're under arrest for being an idiot, okay?
Do you mind? We don't need to be on the news.
Most people that we're dealing with tonight are like yourself. You're very pro-police.
This program contains actual police footage. No reporters, no recreations.
Just had a complaint of a taxi driver having a problem with a fare over in the Guildford area. So we'll just head over there.
Hello, sir.
Hi. What's the problem?
Only this guy asked me to just stop right here. He's gonna go in there and come back right away. And then he went inside and sent this other guy in the naked body to come back out and say, no, nobody's in here. What the hell I'm doing inside his parking lot? And the guy just went through the back door there.
Okay. That's not the guy there, eh?
No, sir. The other guy was a little bit huskier, and he's hiding inside the house there, and he sent this other turkey outside too.
Okay, how much money does he owe you?
It's $14.
Okay.
9247, traffic is 419. That's my name, no problem here.
The cab driver, bring him. I'm kind of joking. I got girls in my house, like I told the cab driver. Man, why does he bring drunks to my house, man? Why don't they know where they're going? Waking us all up, man. All I did was start screaming at the damn cab driver. What the hell you bring this guy here? Expecting me to owe him $11? This is no good. I don't like these cab drivers.
Kids are up and everything.
Yeah, everybody's up because of damn stupid cab drivers. F***ing Punjabis, man.
You mind coming outside with me for a sec? Let the cab driver take a look at you? Yeah. Okay, you can just wait there, probably. Is that the fellow there?
Back door's locked, eh?
You see anybody? This is my house.
That fellow there?
That ain't the guy. That guy was there all night.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he had a hat. Little hat on his head.
Okay. Are you absolutely sure that's the fellow, though?
You're pretty joking.
Yeah, he's the guy. I don't know why he hit the head.
You think, right?
Okay, well, there's no doubt in your mind that's the fellow.
Yes,
We're
sir.
all sleeping. We're all working. We gotta
Okay.
work tomorrow, man.
He says you're the fellow.
He doesn't say you're the fellow.
Well, let him say it. I don't care.
Yeah, really.
John.
You need to Joe.
G
Yeah.
AR.
Can't even scratch a pimple without being accused of something.
July 19th.
You only man.
64.
I got two little girls in there
Middle name?
sleeping, man.
Freeman.
The guy woke them both up.
Thunder Bay, Ontario.
I asked him to call the police. I'm
No,
angry.
he says this is a fellow there. The
This is
other
my
guy.
house. This guy ran through my. This guy bring a drunk
Okay.
to my house.
Can you go over there so I can talk to this gentleman?
Talking to the officer here.
Talking to the officer. You're f***ing bullshitting.
Which is the right guy?
The guy with the shirt on.
The guy with the mustache, yeah.
Yeah. And you're absolutely sure of that, eh?
Look at my house.
Yeah, that's the
Okay. What was he wearing when you had him?
He had a blue hat.
Okay. Well, what else was he wearing at the time?
Basically the same setup, you know? Just
Yeah.
some kind of a coat, you know.
Okay.
Look, man, get out of my hallway now.
No, I'm talking to your wife.
I know it's my hallway. No, you don't have to be in here waking, scaring my kids. They don't need to see no
Don't
cops.
touch me.
I'm sorry, but they don't need to see no police officer,
Dad's gonna
right?
ask him some questions.
Yeah, but my kids don't need to see a police officer and be traumatized by this.
Well,
Not bad people, they just traumatize them.
good people are normally
They're using it, I know.
normally happy to see police around.
No, you crazy.
It might be an idea to teach your
General
kids.
Custer was happy. I was sure was happy to see General Custer, my people. Oh yeah,
Might
You know
be
what General Custer did to us? Oh, I bet you they were happy to see him.
Might be nice if you taught your kids that police are someone that can help them when they're in trouble, rather than someone that they should be fearful of.
Explain that to them in that situation, but this ain't no situation that I want them to be happy to see you. You know what I mean? Yeah, my scratch is pimpling, it won't stop bleeding.
Okay.
Have a good night. I'm sorry that somebody had to bother you, man. Hey! Take a picture of me, I want to flex for you.
I gotta go to jail and maintenance.
Warrant
Not
out for
paying
him?
Jody. I got arrested before for this and Hope. You have to be so rough there, buddy.
21, you're kidding me, man.
No, don't worry about it.
Do you understand your rights?
Yeah, I know what it's all about. I'll be out.
We're not going anywhere.
No, I'm not.
You're not going yet.
Talking about traumatizing your kids, eh? I'm sure they're a real proud of dad right now.
God's honest truth. Okay, it isn't me.
Giving you the opportunity.
Okay, it's not me. I'm telling you the God's honest truth.
But
It
why
isn't
were
me.
you sleeping with your shoes on?
Don't worry about it.
You're gonna need this coat.
What for? I would be in jail tonight. They can need the coat.
You're gonna be walking tomorrow morning when I come get you out.
No,
You want
I
it?
don't need no coat. I'll get a ride.
You want to eat it?
Yeah.
Hey, you guys are assholes, man. Come pick the wrong guy.
He's going to jail right now. Burnaby Detachment has some warrants out for him, and I assume he's going to be held to be transported to Burnaby and possibly go to court in the morning. As far as this goes, he has no money on him at all right now. We could charge him if you're willing to go to court, but if you don't want to go to court for it, there's no way we're going to be able to make him pay you.
Okay.
Okay, so that's where you want to leave it for now?
Well, may as well, because, you know, I don't know when he's going to be able to pay.
Yeah.
Because the only way I could have got something is to get a collateral from him, and I don't even know if he lives there.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't believe he does live here, but...
Thanks for coming down.
Oh, no problem.
You did a great job.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
All I got, look, I'm down and out, I'm broke, I've been trying to get my business off the ground. A guy, Monday's towed my car, they want $60 goddamn dollars. I was only here like a half an hour, they towed it up there, they want $60.
Why'd they tow it?
Well, I guess it was just parked over here in that lot. I guess I'm not allowed to park there or something. I parked there right for 3 weeks in the last row. You know, I mean, now they want $60, and all she said to me was, pay it or deal with the RCMP. That's exactly what she said when I phoned there 10 minutes ago, and he was my witness. I've only been here, what, 20 minutes? So, you know, that's bullshit.
So they told...
My business is in that car to run my business tomorrow, and if you're gonna put, if they're gonna put me out of business,
well, hey,
go to
listen,
jail,
there's nothing that I can do to get your car out of hock.
I'm sorry. I'm losing it, okay? I'm at my end.
Well, hey, listen, I suggest that you be careful with what you tell those people. I wouldn't make any threats, okay? They obviously towed your vehicle because it was on private property, okay? That's not public property over there, much to everyone's...
Just tell me, give me a warning. I won't park it there again.
Well, hey,
don't tow it away and tell me I got to pay him $60.
What those people do with that lot, okay, over there, however they run that lot, is up to them, okay? Whether or not they want to give you a warning, whether or not they want to tow your vehicle or not.
I know.
Okay.
I know. But I don't need this shit. Because if I'm going to lose my business, then put me in jail, and I'm
Where was it parked?
Lose it.
Where was it parked?
Right here. Just right on the side of that hedge.
Oh, in this little lot here?
Right, yeah. And no problem, not hurting anybody. Just give me a warning or tell me it's not, can't be parked there. Yeah. I haven't got $60 to get it out of there. Tomorrow morning I got to go to work. I can't go to work, I'm going to lose my job. Right?
Well, let's go have a look here.
Like I'm sorry. I went to a divorce. I've lost my house, and I'm just. I've had it.
It's just another headache along the way, isn't it?
I've had it. I'm sorry, but I've had it.
Okay, so where was it parked?
Because I'll kill somebody. Okay.
Hey, where was it parked?
Oh, it was over here, right in that parking lot, right by that first stall. It was in IGA's parking lot, not this parking lot.
In the Valley Village parking lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay. Okay, I guess.
So they probably have orders to clear the thing out, to clear the vehicles out overnight.
Okay, but I don't have $60. I got to go work tomorrow.
Hey, if you don't have $60, you know, that's unfortunate.
I'm not going to go up there because I'll
Well, don't go up there then, till you cool down.
I got to go to work tomorrow. What am I going to do? Lose my fucking job, my contract?
Well, hey, listen, I don't know.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Okay, well, I'll just go on welfare and everything else and
well, hey, listen.
Kill somebody. You know what I'm saying?
No, hey,
take me to jail right now. I don't
what
give
for?
a fuck no more.
Why would I want to take you to jail?
Because I don't give a more. I've had it. I'm going to lose it, okay? All I want is my car back. I just parked it there.
What I'm telling you right now is, if you go up to Mondays and start causing problems and make it, Ross, I'm giving you some friendly advice here.
Job, my
What'd you say? You're going to cause problems?
Yeah, you better believe it.
Okay, then you're under arrest, okay?
That's my
You're under arrest for threatening, okay? You have the right to retain and instruct counsel without delay. Anything you say can be given in evidence, all right?
No problem.
You know,
No problem.
you're just not getting it here, Ross. You're just not catching the play, buddy.
No, that's what I want.
You know?
That's what I want. I need to be blocked. Don't say nothing.
Hey?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Just not catching the play, my friend.
Go ahead. I'm not gonna...
Okay? You said the magic words, Ross. Now you're going to cause yourself a lot of problems here. All right? So just lean over the car, spread your legs. Just spread your legs out here for me, okay? Okay, stand up and turn around. Anything in here?
I don't think so.
Keys?
Yeah, I might have keys.
Keys.
Oh yeah, those are the keys to my car that are up at Mondays.
Yeah. Where do you live, Ross?
Well...
Do you live anywhere? Hey, Jordy. How's it going?
Not really.
Wonderful? Slide right in there. Yeah. I guess the guy got his car towed. He's pretty irate about it. Tried to get him to calm down, but you know, I tried to give him some advice to the effect that he shouldn't be going up to the tow company until he's calmed down and got the cash to get his car out of hock. He's parked in a private lot. Anyhow, he says he's going to make trouble. So as far as I'm concerned, those are the magic words. He's going to go in to cool off, and I'm going to prevent the continuation of any offense until you know, he calms down. So we're going to bring him in and book him into a cell for a while.
We got a car out on Booth at a fight asking for code 3 cover, where a man, the first complaint was trying to kill a woman.
I got it, don't worry. Stand up. Stand up.
Hey.
Okay. Where's my phone? I think Ray might have found it.
It's underneath the car there. It's sick.
Okay.
You motherfucker! Shh! You wanna kill me, Orlando?
Stay down.
Orlando, just come down.
Orlando, just relax, all right? Orlando.
I got it.
Just throw him in one of the cars.
Yeah, Charlie 2.
Charlie 2?
Burnaby, Charlie 2. Go everyone down. Hog tie, I don't want to lose my...
Hog tie?
Yeah, put him down on the ground. He wants to be an idiot, we'll talk to him and he won't lose anything.
Okay.
Okay, then go around the other side. I don't know where I'm hiding from, but... I don't know.
When I came out, that guy was kicking and punching a woman, and then these two went at it too.
Where did they come out of?
They came from the basement. They just moved in.
Any weapons used?
I don't know. No, they were. He punched the window. That guy. So his hand's bleeding real bad on the side. Eh? He's got a big gash on the side of his hand.
Apparently what happened tonight was that the people upstairs heard some noise. They came downstairs and they saw the husband hitting the wife, punching her in the head and kicking her in the stomach. She looked like she may have either been pregnant or was pregnant or just had a baby. The friend, this fellow here, came out to try and break up the fight, and then him and the husband got into it. over in this area where all the blood is. The woman went back into the residence, and these two were still duking it out. And the husband was going to try to go back into the residence, and he put his hand through the window, and that's where a lot of the blood came from. This fellow's pretty upset.
He smashed my face on the ground.
I will talk to you once you calm down. If you don't calm down, these cuffs aren't coming off you, okay?
I know.
And I will take you inside.
But I have the right to talk.
Okay, now I'm going to take them off.
I have the right to talk.
I have the right for you to understand.
He smashed my face on the ground when I asked him to handcuff me.
Are you going to calm down for a minute?
I am.
Okay, just calm down, and I will talk to you inside.
That guy.
Alex, I will talk to you inside, okay?
I know.
Okay? Well, let's go inside. Let's go inside, and I will talk.
Look at my face.
Let's go inside, and I will talk.
Yo le dije al policía que me pusiera la esposa. Y ¿sabes lo que hizo él? Oh, me pegó con el ground.
I mean it, if you don't calm down.
I'm sorry, officer. Will you let me relieve my pain?
We have to go inside right now. Okay.
This is obviously where most of the fight probably took place and where somebody ended up. And I don't think they're in the grass. You can see blood on the board. And then along the sidewalk, one of the guys put his fist through a window. And a lot of the blood is probably, as one witness said, he was bleeding quite a bit from the arm, and that's where he's got all this blood. And if he was swinging and throwing punches, it would account for this blood being thrown way over here. That's an example of how hard it can be sometimes to figure out what's going on. When the first members arrive on scene and the fight's going on, their first concern is to break up the parties and get everybody separated and start figuring out what's happening. Talk to all the witnesses. One gentleman was obviously upset that he was handcuffed, but in the situation, members first arriving have no idea of everything that's taken place. After talking to the witnesses and people next door, it was apparent that he was just trying to assist in breaking up the fight, and once that was established, he was let go.
Put your hand behind your back. Okay, let go. Let go. Okay, I'll fucking go. Let go. Get out of here, I'll arrest you two.
You want him cuffed?
Yeah, get him cuffed. You
got a cuff on him? You got one on?
I'll fucking go. Would you let go? Cuff him off. I'll put him down, otherwise. Got him down?
No, I got one on.
Well, you don't have to do too tight there, asshole.
Fuck, man. I passed my test.
Yep.
I got a breathalyzer. I got a license. I got all plans to prove everything.
Why didn't you let me talk to you? Listen to me now. Let go in, right? Get in the car. Can breathe. Let go.
Let's go. Get in the van.
Just hold on. Just hold on. Give me hold on.
No, back off.
I have his keys. I can't get in the car.
Go back. Go back. Leave him alone. It's coming in. Give me a second to talk, all right?
No seconds.
Sit up. Don't slam the door. Please, don't. He's coming in. Don't do that. Don't do that.
One of the options was to tie him up to prevent him.
Okay. You're not gonna do anything. I didn't do anything. I start with the. Jesus Christ. My shoe. My shoe fell off. Ow. My ear, man. Fuck. Mixed with water. Oh, my shoe. Ow, my arm, please. Ow.
Want a car to put him in?
Back up. I do.
Okay, I want you to go around the other side. You're going to pull him through.
I can't do shit.
Do we have another customer for the wire the rope? Everybody's behaving themselves now.
We're just going to handcuff here in case there's
Any more customers?
Right now we got another member here that's he's escorted him. He's given a guy an option to get into this cab. Now he's been escorted right over to the cab. He knows what his choices are. That he either goes in with the cab, or he's going to end up waking up in the drunk tank. He obviously appreciated his option. And has made the right choice. There are success stories.
Now I'm working against you because you're not listening to me.
Should thank him. Could take a cab home.
I'll thank you. No, thank me.
Should be thanking him. You probably will in the morning anyway.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. I'll come into my car in the morning.
Yeah, okay, it'll be here. I'm not towing it.
No, I appreciate the help you've given me very much. Thank you very much. I called you. Ever again. Never, ever call me. Never. No. You go on with your life, doing whatever you do, which is, I don't know what it is, but you go on with your life and don't ever call me again. Please.
I was approached in the parking lot of the Dell Hotel again by a guy who was complaining his friend was going to drive, and he wanted to prevent that because his friend was intoxicated. So I come over here and give the guy his two choices. He could either just leave or end up coming with me, and he thanked me very much and left.
Leaving up the parking lot of the Dell?
Hey, you guys, I'm trying to call a cab, and these guys keep fucking hanging up on me.
Yeah, you wouldn't want a cab that's here.
We're trying to use the phone and you won't get off it.
I'm trying to call a cab. I'm trying to get a ride home.
He's returned to his car. He's fetching his keys. And I hope he's just locking it up. What are you doing?
I'm
what are you doing?
trying to figure out whose duffel bag this is.
You know who this is.
Well, obviously, I'm trying to figure out whose duffel bag that is. I'm not going nowhere. It's obvious. I'm not going anywhere. I just picked up the duffel bag.
Yeah, no.
I had no intention of ever driving this car whatsoever. That's why.
Why was it running? Just get out of the car and leave.
This car was never running.
Good.
This car was never running whatsoever.
Now just get out of here.
The keys were in the opposite side, on the driver's side, on the passenger side.
Can you?
This car was never running whatsoever.
I'd prefer it.
No, I'm asking you.
You're welcome to take care of him, but
no.
he's gonna.
There was nothing done wrong here whatsoever, except for the police coming out and trying to catch me for doing something wrong. Other than that, I haven't done anything wrong. The only thing that they've done is come here and purposely try to catch me for something that I haven't done, which I haven't done anything at all.
Guess what? I'm gonna watch you next week on.
Well, good. You can watch
TV.
me. You can watch me.
Give me the keys.
I don't even have the goddamn keys. I thought you had them. You get on my car.
They're on the seat.
They're on the seat.
Other
right
seat?
beside you on the right.
That's about time I got them. No, I'm not giving them to you.
Keep them.
This is my car.
Well, no.
Keep them.
Okay,
You can get it.
Charging him with theft.
Okay, good. You come and see me tomorrow.
My keys to my car.
Look.
I'm either gonna.
You want to go to jail?
You're gonna end up going to jail.
He's got my property.
You want to go to jail?
You're a policeman.
He's your friend.
I don't care.
And he's trying to treat you like a friend.
Well, I wasn't doing anything wrong. I would like to have my property back, please.
Let your friend go.
Will I have my property back, please?
Let your friend go.
Do you want to go to jail?
Will I go to jail?
Yeah, you will.
For having someone steal my property?
No, you're going to jail right now.
I would like to.
You're going to jail right now.
I would like to have my property back.
You're going to jail right now.
I would like to have my property back.
You want your property back?
Yes.
Boom. You're on your way to jail.
Okay. You're under arrest for drunk in a public place. You have the right to retain and instruct counsel without delay.
I tried to help you.
Okay, here's my keys. I'm not being a jerk. Here's my keys.
No, you're already being a jerk.
Yeah,
I'm getting sick of giving you extra chances. Put your hands behind your back.
I'll give you one last chance.
What do you have to do? What do you have to do with what he has to say?
He doesn't get another chance.
No,
he's done.
He's the one.
Put your hands behind your back.
Hey, buddy.
Just heard the bang on his back porch and saw the guy here and assumed he was sleeping.
Hey, bud.
The resident in the house heard a noise in the back porch, came out, took a look, and found this guy laying down there. He's got blood on his face. He's fallen or been punched. Waiting for the ambulance to take a look at him, so we can figure out what's wrong. Lost his shoes somewhere. You wander around the front, knock on the door, and just ask the resident if they have any idea who this guy is or anything?
I'll show you. You get in scrap tonight?
I'm not gonna scrap. This is my sister's.
This is your sister's house?
Yeah.
What's your sister's name?
Janet.
What's Janet? What's your sister's last name?
6 Delta 11.
Janet Bromner? Oh, I don't know. 6 Delta 11. So how did you get into a scrap?
What's the complainant's name on 29th?
No?
That's my sister.
How did you get all this blood on your sheet?
Yeah, where
your socks and...
Because I'm her brother. Is there no response from the house? No. I don't. I don't want my family to get.
No, and it's not the name that he's given. He thinks he's at his sister's place.
So I don't want the people who live here to call.
They called, yes.
But they're not answering.
They're not answering the front door right now.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you come have a seat with me in my ambulance, okay? We'll have a few words in there. You'll get a little bit warm and we'll find out what's going on.
Glenn, who does your sister live with?
Herself.
6 down to 12. You want to go to the back, go to the front.
4. Okay?
No, I'll just...
No, you can't sit.
No, you can't stay here.
This isn't your sister's house.
This is somebody else's house, and they do not want you here. That's why we were called.
I'll stay here.
No, you're going to have to come out of the yard, and your best bet is to do what the ambulance asks. Just have a seat in there. It's warmer. Answer some questions so they make sure you're okay, and then we'll figure out what's going to happen after that.
Okay,
well,
come on.
We'll do that.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
I'll stitch my back here.
Let's go.
No, I'm not gonna fight.
No.
All right, come on.
Come on, let's go. We got to go. It's a little bit warm in there. I'm getting cold. Come on.
Come on down.
Let's go.
There you go. Out that way.
This way here.
Watch your head on the way down, Glenn.
Oh,
He doesn't belong here, Dave.
Okay, thanks. Got a guy who showed up on these people's back porch. He's got a good swelling on one side of his face, bloody nose, probably some other cuts and injuries. He's not particularly forthcoming on what's happened. He's been in some kind of fight or scrap. He's been kind of hanging around in the lane for a while. There's a couple of spots close by with collections of blood that have dripped off him. But he's not telling us where it happened. We're waiting for ambulance to get an opportunity to try and get enough of a story out of him so they can make a medical assessment on him. And from there, if he's not going to go with them, we're going to give him a place to sleep at Detox until the booze he's been taking all night wears off. And maybe when he's sober, he'll want to talk to us and give some kind of an idea of what happened if he's been assaulted.
And he hasn't established where it happened. He hasn't established when it happened. So he needs to be seen by somebody if he's willing to, because his cheek is pretty swollen up. We don't know what's underlying there.
Have you broached that with him yet, or?
What's that?
Have you broached the idea of him going with you yet, or
He doesn't want to bother.
He doesn't want to bother?
He doesn't want to bother anybody. So I mean, he's at this point he could go with you.
No.
But if something should happen, if he's under supervision, then he.
Yeah. Well, we'll ship him off to Detox. He obviously doesn't know where his sister's place is anymore, so he's had too much to drink to figure out where he's going. Then we'll let him sleep until he can figure it out.
Drank too much, so.
Yeah.
Sounds like a family domestic dispute.
I seriously
Looks like he might have traveled a little ways considering the condition of his socks.
Nobody wants to shake your hand anyway unless they have gloves on because you got.
Glenn, we got a wagon coming down. It's going to take you down to detox, man.
Are you listening?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you're.
Okay. Can someone come with me? So when I wake up tomorrow?
Well, where do you live?
Right here.
No, you don't live in that house.
No, trust me.
You don't. Trust me.
Okay, no, I don't live there. Can someone come with me? Because that's where I was drinking.
No, people in there don't know you. Those people don't know you. That's why we're here. Glenn,
Look, what the hell?
do you think you live there?
I do live there. No, I don't live there, but.
That's your sister's place.
Yeah.
Well, let's cut through these people's yard here, and we'll go around to the front.
I don't want to cut through the person's yard because I respect these people.
Well, it's okay. They've given us permission by calling us, so we're just going to go through and see if we can find out where you belong.
Please, our neighbors are Hindus. This is Chinese people. What you guys I love you.
Just stand still.
Did you ever have a backyard like this? I bet you not, man. Bet you lived it pretty damn good, eh? Not us. Shit, man. Can I bang on the window? One arm, please. Welcome. Damn it, I don't want to go. Okay, window is open. Yeah.
Well, you're not climbing through anybody's windows.
Okay, sorry.
If we can't get somebody to answer the door and confirm that you are staying here, then you're going to go to detox and sleep it off.
Yeah, 10-4, it's at the rear of 3173.
Afraid you're out of luck, bud.
No.
Come on, Glenn.
No,
walk out to the lane.
Window.
Come on, Glenn.
Knock once more. Johnny!
Come on, Glenn.
All right.
Your ride's here.
Can I get my shoes?
Let's just get you in the wagon here, and we'll. Okay, after you get, buddy. In you go.
Can someone find my shoes?
Come on, in. But we tried getting somebody to answer the door. We can't get anybody to answer, so we can't help you.
One of the members had a file earlier tonight in dealing with a person who ended up going to Surrey Memorial Hospital. I'm not sure what the original file was, but the staff at Surrey Memorial just called and reported that this fellow's getting violent with them and want the police to attend, presumably to remove him. So we're just going to head over there and see what we can do. Where is he at? Hi.
Hey.
What's the problem?
I'm just going home. I want to go outside for a smoke. They won't even let me go out for a smoke. All I want is a couple drags of smoke. Anybody wants to try to stop me? Start swinging.
Okay. Well, hang on. We don't want to start swinging. We don't want to start swinging. Okay. Well, hang on.
You want to come out for a smoke with me?
Well, before we go anywhere, why don't I find out what's been happening here, okay? Why don't you give me 2 seconds?
Why don't you send her with me?
Okay.
I won't hook her.
Well, how about you just wait here with me for a sec while she goes and checks, and then we'll see. Okay?
You already told me I need stitches, no problem.
Did you get stitches?
No. I just want to smoke.
Okay.
I just want to relax for a couple minutes. Like, you know, I come here and then everybody's pushing me and, you know, let me.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's figure out what's happening. And can you watch him for a sec?
He's going to be staying, but he won't let the nurses treat him. So they haven't concluded their initial examination or whatever. So he can go out and smoke as long as somebody goes with him because they're afraid he's going to take off.
I'm afraid he might take off because he's very suicidal. He's been depressed, and this is self-inflicted.
Okay. Or is
alcohol.
Okay.
So we have to.
Yeah. Okay.
My arm. I stabbed myself.
Why'd you do that?
It's
a bad day.
I've been asking for help for months.
Okay.
What help do you need? I need major help.
What are we talking about?
cycle.
Sure.
We want $70 an hour. I don't get $70 an hour to pay for it right now, so I'm okay.
Okay. The doctor said he doesn't have a problem with you going outside to have a smoke. His only concern is that you're going to take off, and obviously you need to be stitched up. So you're not going to take off, eh? Got some smokes on you?
I just want to smoke.
Okay, got some smokes?
You got light?
We've just been called back to Surrey Memorial Hospital. The fellow that we were dealing with a short time ago there, I guess, is acting up. The nurses from the hospital called. And it sounds like he's in the midst of a fight right now with two of our members that remain back at the hospital.
Popped onto the floor while we were wrestling with him.
I'm not gonna hurt myself anymore. Relax. Don't get touch me. Don't you move. Don't you move, right? Don't touch me.
Are you sure you want to leave that in there, Tommy?
Pardon?
That?
I'm just gonna go over there.
Just relax, people. You relax, partner. I will. Let me know what she's doing. Well, let me see. Let me see. Relax. I'm not gonna do nothing.
You want to leave that in there?
Let me see.
No, yeah, so.
Okay, so we'll just let him relax. Stop.
Can you let me see, please?
Okay, as we got to the hospital, I guess the members had just finished handcuffing the fellow. The doctor had finished suturing up the wound in his arm. He had stabbed himself right through the muscle, I guess in the bicep area of the arm. And then when he learned that he wasn't going to be released, he lost control and the fight was on. At one point he was grabbing for Constable Larkin's gun, and another time he was grabbing for the scissors and needles on the suture tray. And I guess the fight went on for quite a while. He was totally out of control, and once he was handcuffed, he was sedated, and we had to stand by for a while until he passed out. And he'll be remaining at the hospital in the psych ward for a period of time until they have a chance to evaluate him and see how much of a danger he's going to be. Just going to a call now. Constable Tans arrived at the scene. It was reported a vehicle that's had an accident. Apparently there's a pickup truck that went into the ditch, and I believe he said that it hit a telephone pole. The complainant advised that there were 4 kids seen running from the scene after she was awoken by the sound of the accident.
Don't know what they were doing around it or if they're related. We still don't know yet.
Is the ignition gone on it?
No, the ignition's not punched, but the stereo's stolen. Maybe they might have ripped the stereo.
You can start these with a screwdriver half the time.
It's not punched. Stereo's gone. I can't get an RO. The system's down.
Yeah, if you look around, well, where the key goes in there, it looks like it's a little chafed up. You can see whoever was driving the truck was obviously deliberately fishtailing and 4x4ing with it over the grass here and into the ditch. The stereo's been ripped out. It would appear that it's a stolen vehicle. It's not on the computer system yet. The owner of the car probably doesn't even know that it's gone. There's no registration in the vehicle. So right now, we aren't able to determine who the owner is. We'll get towed in, and later on today, during day shift, we'll be able to determine who the owner is.
Here in Nanaimo, we've gotten ourselves involved in community policing. It's the direction we're going. And part of the program of community policing is opening a community police station here on No. 1 Reserve in Nanaimo. We opened it a year and a half ago, and it was with the cooperation of the elders wanting to change how policing was performed on the reserve. And in the cooperation with the elders of the reserve, we opened this community police station. It's been a very positive, kind of a bit of a distraction here for the day.
Hello.
And this is one of the reasons that it's such a success as this community station on the reserve and community policing is we can now come onto the reserve, and when they see a police car, They're not saying who's being arrested or what are the police doing. Here we come on the reserve and everybody's waving, and as you see for an example here, the kids come and visit, and just about anybody else on the reserve will come to the station to drop in, talk, and no one's afraid of the police anymore. And that's one of the great parts about community policing, not only just on the reserve but all through Nanaimo, is getting back into the community.
I remember when I first came here, you just drive down here and you could just feel the tension just coming down here. But over the past year, just by the presence of the RCMP here full time, it's really made a big change to the kids. And the fact that I spend time with the kids, now they've come to learn that the RCMP they're not too bad. And trust, we still have ways. There is trust there, but there's still a long ways to go. These are the elders, that's right.
Yeah.
Who teaches you about the elders?
No one.
No one?
Ray teaches us.
Yeah?
Ray doesn't go. Ray doesn't go up in your
Ray teaches you language, that's right.
Ray doesn't go up in your class.
I just try and get down here once or twice a week just to see the kids. Just so the kids get to see the police and that we're not the bad guys coming down here to arrest someone, that we're just kind of hanging around just like everybody else, right? Just so we're not always down here on a negative note, so we can be here. Some of this, a lot of it is positive, and hopefully the kids will learn that and grow up with that instead of the negative that the past couple generations has grown up with.
Hey, looking at my food.
Our people used to live in these lawn houses a long time ago. 4 or 5 family, 6 family. This is our hospital. This is our school. This is where we were taught when I was a little boy. Our laws and everything. Majority of our people don't know our laws. Them are the people, their background was brainwashed by the Europeans. A lot of them moved away from the lawn house, left their gear, their masks, and everything. And they don't know our culture. Now they're beginning to come back. Even the police is helping us build now, which they were putting us to jail before for practicing our culture. Now they're right in there with us. Now that door is open again. We're having cultures, cross-culture with the kids, even non-native kids. We're teaching them our culture. Not everything. A lot of it is still very sacred yet. But we're trying to teach them, even our language, we're trying to teach them our language, which I was punished when I spoke it. I was one of the products that was put into the residential school. And I got punished a lot for speaking my language. And that's the only language I knew. That was in 1930. Now we're teaching that in school. Let's work together. Let's forget about the past and start working together. Same as our policing. And that policing is working good now. Because we're working together. Our children, I'm worried about our kids. I was threatened.
Yes?
By my own nephew. Because he's a drug dealer, shoplifter. And I says, you go right ahead. I've lived my life. But a month later, he was there to apologize. I won't accept it. I still won't accept it until he smartens up.
Yeah.
Then maybe I'll accept that apology. Your justice is, you know, I said, it's not working for our people. Hasn't worked and never will. Our people is going to jail, especially our children. They're coming out a better criminal. They're taught in that school of yours, the prison that is, how to be a better criminal. You won't get caught next time. They're taught in there. But our laws is different. A person goes wrong with the law, we try and heal that person. We don't punish him. That's the way the elders done it a long time ago. That's the law we were trying to get back. Healing is the only answer. Jail is not the answer.